Hi Aquarius, this is going to be your career reading for August 2018. But what I also decided to do was to also include a love stroke relationship reading. So with the Gilded Tarot at the top, this is going to be for your career. And down here with the Rider-Waite, we're going to take a look at love and relationships. So starting with the career, at the centre, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this is slow moving energy. It may feel for some of you that you're kind of just plodding along within your job. It may be for some of you that you've been waiting on something, an increase in finances, a promotion, waiting to hear about a new job, and it may have felt as though it was taking forever. For some of you, it could be there's an element of boredom creeping in with your job, because the Knight of Pentacles, it can talk about that feeling of feeling bored or feeling stuck in a rut and a routine. But there is a cautionary message with the Knight of Pentacles that if you're feeling this sense of boredom, because, it does say that the grass is not always greener on the other side. So you need to keep that in mind. Now, with the past coming through, we have the Ace of Cups. So this is new. This is something new in terms of our feelings and emotions, a change. Maybe feeling about your job in a new way, okay? Maybe, wanting to feel more emotionally fulfilled by the job you're doing, especially if you feel in this kind of stagnant, bored type of feeling. But see, in your present, we do have the Tower. Now look, the Tower's not always negative. Sometimes it can be, the universe's way of coming in and bringing something crashing down, removing something that's no longer working for us, that's not in our best interest. But also, the Tower could be something coming through that's going to turn our world upside down. Something that we didn't expect, either something being offered to us or maybe something being said. Now, in your advice position, we do have the Queen of Swords. So look, I could take this to be you. You are of the air suit, Aquarius, but it could be another Aquarius, a Libra, a Gemini. Now, it may be hearing your advice because it may be that there is somebody else that, you could turn to for help and advice. But see, I think it's talking more about you needing to be in your positive element. You may be needing to, strive to get to the truth of something, because that's the type of feeling I'm getting. The Queen of Swords, she speaks her truth and she uses the sword to get to the truth. She can be quite cutting or sarcastic with her form of communication. So it may be here to advise you to watch the way you are communicating to other people. But it may also be here, as I said, advising you to get to the truth or to speak your truth. Now, in your environment, we have the Page of Swords, and this is the Truth card. And the page can be messages coming through. So it could be that you're going to receive communication from somebody within the workplace. Maybe somebody speaking their truth, telling you something, maybe giving you information. But if you're hearing this, then there may very well be the need for you to ask more questions, to get to the truth, to gain more clarity. And maybe that's why you're here in this advice position with this Queen of Swords. I don't particularly think that the Page of Swords is you speaking this to somebody else. I think this is coming through to you. In your hopes and fears, we have justice. So this is hoping that justice is going to be done, hoping that you're going to be treated in a fair and just way, wanting those scales balanced. But, you know, it could be as well that you're fearing this, that you're fearing that, you know, maybe there's going to be an injustice, that you're not going to be treated fairly. But you can be treated fairly as long as you've acted in a fair and just way. Something's going on here, Aquarius. You're going to need to let me know in the comments, but some truth or something is coming out here. Justice as well, problems coming to the surface so we can resolve them. Maybe that's what you're hoping as well. Maybe there are some issues and problems in your place of work, and you're hoping that they can be brought to the surface so you can get them resolved. Moving down to your outcome, we do have the Six of Swords. So this is moving away from something that we found turbulent. It could be within our thoughts, but it could also be in communication. Maybe there has been some harsh words said, some conflicts, some arguments. But the Six of Swords is about moving to calmer waters, or moving to a place where we're going to be more clearer and more calmer within our thoughts. I don't think it's physically moving away from something, but maybe for some of you it is. Maybe for some of you, with that Tower coming through, maybe it is to suggest that a position, a job is going to come to an end. But you see, the next card you get is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new beginning. So maybe the Six of Swords is removing ourselves from something completely. The Ace of Swords, you know, this is something real, something tangible. It can be more money. It could be a promotion. It could be a brand new job being offered. But it's something new coming through here. Next card, Nine of Wands. So this is feeling the need to protect oneself. We're using these other wands now as a barrier, like a wall. You know, we've been through something, you know, some conflicts, some challenges. We're showing the battle scars. We're tired, we're weary, but we're not out of the game yet. Forewarned, forearmed. So we're expecting there to be some more challenges ahead. The next card you've got is the Chariot. Now, Chariot is the victory card. It's forward movement. But the two Sphinxes have got to both go in the same direction. For me, head and heart. Card at the bottom of the deck. Three of Cups. Could be a card of celebration. If you've got some, you know, promotion or a new job coming through with the Ace of Pentacles, maybe it is very much a celebration. But the Three of Cups can also be the card of friends, of colleagues. Sometimes people that have got our back, but also sometimes people that could be gossiping in the background. The Tower card is the Tower and Justice being here are the two things that are troubling me here. You know, the Tower, as I said, it could mean the end of a job for some of you. But it could also be you hearing something shocking. Aquarius, you're going to need to let me know what that is, how that's resonating with you, okay? We're going to move on now to the love reading. I'm just moving these up to make space. So we're going to bring these forward. So the card we've got at the center, Aquarius, 5 of Cups. Now this can be a card of regret for not doing something or doing something. It can be a card of remorse, feeling the need to apologize for something. It can be the card of focusing on something that we've lost that's impacting us emotionally. Can always go vice versa. Are you wanting an apology from somebody else? Is somebody else feeling regret at losing you? Or, as I said, is this you? 2 cups though, still behind. Positivity still there. But needing to turn around now and stop focusing on what's lost. Stop focusing on regrets. And start to focus on what remains. Past coming through, Hangman. Being in limbo, feeling stuck maybe still feeling that, stuck in our emotions, stuck because we're focusing on the past, what's gone, what's lost. Hangman, needing to change your perspective now, needing to change the way you're viewing something. In the present, we've got Temperance. Temperance is a card of, needing to temper one's emotions, but also a card of patience. Temperance has a clear long-term vision, but she's needing to be patient and take her time, not rushing a process. It may be that you've got to work through some emotions still. As I said, needing to change your perspective here. In the advice, we have the 10 of Swords. So this is feeling let down by somebody. It's harsh energy, that 10 of Swords. The only good thing about it is the worst is over. You can't get any worse than the 10 of Swords. The worst pain you can feel, you felt. But it's feeling very stabbed in the back by somebody, let down. And quite often, it's from a person that you least expected. But it's in your advice, advising you that, it's done now, it's over. You've got to start to move away from that. In your environment, 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is walking away, is moving on. The thing is, whatever we're leaving behind or whomever we're leaving behind, we did get 8 cups. 8 cups is not bad, but we couldn't get the 9 cup, which is wish fulfillment. There was something lacking, something missing, and it's now time to move on. In your hopes and fears, Page of Swords. This is a repeating card from what you've got up here. In every spread I've done like this for August, I've had a repeating card in every reading. But you've got the Page of Swords here. So this is you either, hoping for the truth, fearing the truth. Hopes and fears are not the reality. But the Page of Swords is the truth card. Somebody speaking their truth. Are you hoping that you're going to have an opportunity to speak your truth to somebody else? To speak up and maybe tell them how they've made you feel? Because somebody's hurt you here. But the time now is to start to walk away from this. Maybe, take that higher ground and move on, because sometimes with the 10 of Swords there can be that energy of wanting to the energy of wanting revenge. And I think it's time just to walk away from this, not be vengeful. Moving down to your outcome, we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is messages coming through. You know, the Page of Pentacles, it can be something coming through that's going to be of great value to us. Maybe it is hearing the truth, if that's something you're hoping for. But the Page of Pentacles, you know, it can be something that's of great significance, great value to us. Yes, as I said, it could be hearing the truth. For some of you, you know, it could be in terms of your work. And that's going to take you in a different direction and take your mind off of this relationship stuff. Next card, Sun. Sun, most positive card in the tarot. It brings growth, rejuvenation, but it also brings clarity. You know, maybe this Page of Pentacles is here to suggest that, you know, this is what you thought this relationship was going to give you. Maybe, you know, this person was of great significance to you, that they meant a great deal to you. But with the Sun being here, we get clarity. We see a situation clearer. We see somebody else clearer. And we may start to see that this person wasn't what we thought. Next card, Knight of Pentacles. Again, it's a repeating card from up here. Slow moving energy. But something, yes, could be coming through. Something being offered to us. Something that's real, tangible. Last card you got is the Knight of Cups. Now, this Knight comes through offering feelings and emotions. We're not talking love at this stage with the Knight of Cups. And you have to be careful with him because his emotions can fluctuate. He doesn't always follow through with the promises he makes. But nonetheless, feelings and emotions. See, what I think, Aquarius, is that you are very focused still on somebody from the past. In this Five of Cups, there's two cups there. There's one cup you, one cup somebody else. See, I think there's somebody else that's going to come through and that's going to offer you something. But, you know, you may need to change your perspective. You've got to stop focusing on the past. The card at the bottom of the deck here is the Ace of Swords. So this is truth. Yes, this is clarity. The Ace of Swords, you know, we're getting rid of that fog in our thoughts. We're starting to see clearer. Clarity, understanding. Yes, the swords, truth, communication. I do think, Aquarius, that this is very much talking about you focusing on the loss of, you know, a person, a relationship with somebody else. And I think something new is coming through. Something is being offered to you. And rather than focusing on the past, you've got to start focusing on your future. Okay, Aquarius, that is your reading. Please remember, the sign that has the most views will get the bonus reading in September. And today I will calculate who had the most views in July. And that sign will get the bonus reading in August. Thank you and take care. Bye.